Hello everyone, and today we continue our Who is God, the personality of God. And today we're in Genesis chapter 6. So Genesis chapter 6 starts off where the sons of God, widely believed to be fallen angels, find human women attractive, they procreate with them, and from that comes the Nephilim, believed to be giants or very strong, very powerful individuals. Due to the increasing wickedness on earth, God decides that he's going to wipe out humanity with a flood. However, he remembers Noah and that Noah has been righteous. So he tells Noah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flood the earth and I'm going to give you instructions on how to build the ark. And we kind of close out the chapter with the instructions on Noah building the ark. So what personality trait do we see of God in Genesis chapter 6? So there's a widely popular theory as to why the fallen angels decided to procreate with human women. It's believed that the angels, before they were fallen, knew God's plan. And even if they didn't know God's plan before it was mentioned in Genesis chapter 3 after the fall of mankind, when God said that there would be animosity between the seed of woman and the serpent. And it's also in Genesis chapter 5, as we saw through the genealogies, kinds of tells the story of the coming Messiah. So it's believed that the fallen angels and Satan were trying to corrupt the bloodline so that the Messiah could not come. And so what we see here is that God is sovereign. God is in control. No matter what the enemy does, no matter what we do, no matter what anybody does on this earth, God's plan will prevail. There is nothing that can outsmart God, and there is nothing more powerful than God. God is sovereign over every living thing. God is sovereign over this earth. And no matter what interferes, no matter what tries to get in his way, it will not prevail. The Bible says that God works all things together for the good of those that love him. And so what this means is that God, whether it's good or bad, God can take it and make it to where it obeys his sovereign will. For example, a good example, which we'll get way later down the line, is Daniel. When the king made the proclamation that people would have to worship him as a god, and Daniel said, I can't do that, he was thrown into the lion's den. Obviously, it doesn't seem like a good situation. But what happened? Daniel survived, and the king said, well, if this God saved you from the mouth of lions, this is a God we should worship. So even though it looked like everything was going down a road that was not intended for good, God took it and used it for good. God is sovereign, and anything in your life, if you bring it to him, he is in charge over everything.